Hello from the Ledges Golf Course here in Huntsville, Alabama. The first round of the Huntsville Championship underway here at the Ledges. A couple of golfers still out on the course finishing up their rounds. And what a first round it has been. Until about 5 minutes ago, it was a six-way tie for the lead at 6 under par. But Zach Fischer just took the lead. He birdied 17 and 18 to take the lead at 7 under par. They've been golfing all day today here at the Ledges, starting early this morning. And to catch you up on everything you might have missed from the early session, we headed over to Max Cohan.
Over 1,500 feet above the Rocket City, the first round of the Huntsville Championship teed off today at the Ledges. The future stars of the PGA Tour are in action as they try and lock up their tour cards one stroke at a time. One of the stars of the first 18 was Eric Barnes. The 34-year-old is on the cusp of earning his very first tour card and shot a 64 Thursday, coming off the course with a share of the lead at 6 under.
My round was a little bit of a tale of two nines, even though the score doesn't really show it.
The Birmingham resident birdied his final 5 holes to cap the strong finish, but keep in mind that history isn't on the side of early round leaders this year. Through the first 9 events of the Korn Ferry Tour season, no player who has led or co-led after 18, 36, or 54 holes went on to win the tournament, a stat Barnes isn't letting get to his head.
It is a 4-day golf tournament. I mean, I had a 2-shot league on the weekend in Savannah and lost by like 4. So I'm just going to try to keep doing the same things, kind of keep putting myself in position going into Sunday. And if I can manage it well and play well, then we'll see what happens.
And round 1 was a solid one for countless golfers, with dozens finishing the day under par.
It's fantastic golf, and then looking at the weather forecast for the rest of the weekend, I think we can continue to see that. Where if you recall, last year, some of these guys were slow getting out of the gate on Thursday with, a little bit of fog, a little bit of rain, a little bit of wind. So excited to see what happens.
The 10th event on the Korn Ferry Tour schedule runs through Huntsville, with guys teeing it up here at the Ledges until a champion is crowned on Sunday. Reporting in Huntsville, Max Cohan, Way 31 Sports.
Yeah, and if you came out to the course today for the afternoon session, there were plenty of Alabama residents to keep an eye on, mainly our main guy, Connor Godsey of Rogersville. The Rogersville native was struggling a bit on the afternoon. He was 2 over with a few holes left on his day, but also a guy you should keep an eye out for is Jonathan Grizz. This guy's only 17 years old. He's an amateur, and he's a commit to Alabama. The future Crimson Tide player having a pretty good afternoon as well. He was 2 under with just a few holes left to his round as well. All right, how about we change gears and talk NFL draft? That's right, it's tonight. It's kind of caught up to us, hasn't it? And it's been a quiet draft season. Alabama, they're hoping to see a couple of guys see their names called tonight in the first round. Evan Neal, probably the most likely player for Alabama to go first overall. Not projected there, but if he is able to go first overall, he'll be the first Alabama player to ever go first overall. Kind of crazy for all the guys that have gone in the first round. Jamison Williams, another guy, the wide receiver, J-Mo, coming off an ACL injury, has seen his name shoot up the draft boards. It's a deep wide receiver class this year in the NFL draft, but don't be surprised to see Jamison Williams' name called tonight. Roger McCreary, really the only Auburn player that might see his name called tonight. We'll just have to wait and see who gets their name called tonight on day 1 of the NFL draft. In other news, the Trash Pandas back in action tonight at home against the Birmingham Barons. Reporting from the Ledges, I'm Nolan Knight, Way 31 Sports.